All right, so this is where the real fun begins. You are going to spend some time becoming an expert on one of the math language routines. I'm going to give you a quick overview of how that's going to go, and then you'll go do it. So here's how it's going to work. In just a minute, your principal or whoever's facilitating this is going to have you go to one of 8 breakout rooms. Again, one of 8 breakout rooms. And for about 2 minutes, you are independently, without talking to the other people in your breakout room, you're going to read the math language routine that it corresponds with the number of your breakout room. So if you are in breakout room number 2, then you are going to become an expert on math language routine number 2. From there, I would just encourage you to just jot down a 1-sentence summary of your math language routine before you go on with the same group of people who are in your current breakout room to take 5 to 10 minutes to share your summary sentence of the math language routine that you all are becoming experts on. And then what you're going to do is you are going to add some descriptors of what your math language routine looks like and sounds like. Let me back up and show you what I'm talking about. So if you're in math language routine number 2, if you go from this menu and just select math language routine number 2, it'll actually take you to the text of math language routine number 2. So you're going to read through this silently, independently, and you're going to write a 1-sentence summary of what you just read. After you do that, then your team is going to turn and you're going to talk within that breakout room, and you're going to collaboratively decide what would it look like and sound like for the student or for the teacher to facilitate this math language routine. And then what would we hear or see from students who are engaged in this math language routine? You'll jot down your ideas on this slide, and you're going to want to make sure you do that because your colleagues are going to rely on your expertise that you list here for a later activity. Once you've jotted down or typed in a few ideas of what it would look like and sound like for teachers and students to engage in your math language routine, then you're going to go on to the next slide, where you're going to list some interesting things about your math language routine. So first of all, blah, blah, blah. Second, next, also. But then the most important thing that you want people to know about your math language routine is, and then you as a team will come to consensus as to what that is. Finally, your 5 to 10 minutes will finish up with you and your team discussing connections that you were able to make from your math language routine to the try, discuss, connect routine. Remember, if you don't remember all the stages of the math language, the try, discuss, connect routine, you could go back up to slide, I think it's 3. It's in one of the first 4 slides, and refresh your memory. So you'll jot those in. What connections to your math language routine exist within the try, discuss, connect routine? And then are there any easy integrations, or what easy integrations do you see with the discourse routine? You got about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to turn you back over to your facilitator, and they will set you out to your breakout rooms.